Alex on Channel Journal West. I am having a Death Stranding adventure. We've got a lot of tips apparently, but we're going to check our mail. Benjamin Hancock. He's sorry, Sam. Bad news. He doesn't do the cough. I did the cough. It was my cough. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. Thumbs up. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once. Though, the auto charger should kick in afterwards. Sorry if we got your hopes up, and we've got some more bad news for us. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything's that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Maybe the whole world, even. Yeah. Anyway, there's this guy, George Batten, over the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not enough of not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. But when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half of his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short of materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. All the thumbs up. He puts all the thumbs up. George Batten. More than oxy. Sam the man, our saviour. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. All bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know you're thinking what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it. Anyhow, you gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking about putting up signs again even. Watchtowers too. But before long we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with the mules, let alone BTs. We shoot ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? Just show us how it's done. There's all the thumbs up. Cool, that's some messages. Why do we have so many tips? There's so many tips. Okay. We want to get a mission? Orders. Guess we'll leave. Go on our merry way.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save Bibi.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
How ominous!
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
I was gonna do that anyway.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Okay, psychochiral crystals of the distribution center. What?
Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but chiral crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them, especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can, provided they have the necessary equipment, that is. I'll see that it's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter, chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles, ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it. On occasion, it even defies gravity. In practical terms, it can stop or even reverse time and causes objects to float. A special cylindrical case is required to collect and store it. Suffice it to say, the procurement of samples is vital to our ongoing research.
Fine. We'll do both. How do we confirm?
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. Never know when you'll need to recon an area.
That seems like a good idea. Cool.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals.
Oh, we've seen a bunch.
If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
Ah. We literally can't make it a watchtower. Fair enough.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
One like received from BB.
Someone's happy.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
I guess I'm doing this best. Right, there's one. Not sure what that was all about. We only need 8, right?
Pretty fucking scary, huh?
Oh, I thought I needed 8. Minimum 1. Desired 100. I don't know how much I've got. Is this pieces of cargo currently carried at 0? Well, I need 100, so we'll... Yeah, I think I've got enough.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Yeah, I think I've got 100 already. Yeah, I've ruined some resin, I think.
Almost there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Sam, order bridges.
Claim materials? Completely missed how I'm supposed to hand in crystals. Delivery terminal, recycle. Yeah, how do I... What? Okay, whatever, that's been done now.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels. Which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Okay. I know I have new data. And I can claim materials.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
So recycling weapons, equipment or materials at a facility will increase the amount of materials available for use at the facility. These can be used to fabricate any new weapons and equipment you may require.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Increasing your connection level with a facility will allow for more materials to be stored there, and will make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality may be provided by bridges. You may even receive a gift or two. I think I did get an item there. Distribution Center of Capital City Nod has provided you with new hologram data. Bridge Guard Macho. To use this data, gain access to level 2 or higher structure and then select customized structure. Some of this facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. More structures can be built within the chiral network area. The amount of material Sam can use at distribution center has been increased. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. You have now achieved delivery volume grade 10. Can carry more cargo. Yay!
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Yay, more stuff.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
I'm carrying a lot of stuff.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though, local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay then. Living organism not seen before the DS. Consuming a cryptobiote immediately restores a small amount of blood and can be, and more than one can be eaten at a time if required. Can be stored if later for necessary use. Yeah, I want to just... Okay, I don't know if I need all these PCCs.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
Okay, I probably want to be more liberal with those ladders anyway.
Anybody home?
Why are there so many lines to it? Okay. Sign that says don't give up. I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. Guess I want to get to there, so. Cool.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Name's Sam.
Where am I? I want to go south, but I can't tell which direction south is. So this is a worn path.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Why has A1 disappeared? Right. I don't know what's going on with A1, but I'm going to get rid of it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Doing mules. Square to attack. Attack a mule repeatedly and knock them unconscious. I can also equip a strand. That can do stuff. L2 to prepare, R2 to bind.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Hey, come and get me.
Fair enough.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Share lockers can be used to donate weapons, material, and equipment for use by other players. If you offer up something particularly useful to those travelling through the area you're in, you may be able to earn some extra likes. You can also choose to claim items donated by other players. Share lockers are also where you'll be able to reclaim any cargo you've lost or entrusted to others. Okay. What is it? Lost cargo, where's it going? Nah, but you can keep that.
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Right, I may have picked a stupid route. I want to know what's in here. Metal. Oh, and a ladder. time. Okay, let's make one of these, I guess. No, it's a post box. I don't want to make a post box, I want to make a watchtower. Watchtowers can search for chiral crystals, sandalweed, and mule postboxes. The area they cover is limited, so build it close. Feel like that's pretty close.
Construction complete.
You too. There is a dude watching. I do. Nope. Auto range. That ladder over there. I'm going to put a ladder here as well. How do I crouch? Take. Special device. So I don't know if I've... Okay, so I'm just going to do it like this. Okay, I'm definitely carrying too much stuff, but... right, I should drop something. Okay.
Okay, Sam. Grab the cargo and get the hell out of there.
I'm well ahead of you. I've been scanned. Oops. Go ladder.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
I definitely don't need all this stuff.
Begin the scan. Scanning bridges remain
I'm just about to let you go, but I may as well hand this all in.
Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, make delivery. Lost cargo. I don't need to entrust anything. Can't I just keep the metals? I think I did that right.
Back, are you? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me.
Lovely. I'm a skilled handler. Sweet. You've reached a miscellaneous grade 10.
See you around.
Good work.
Okay, I think I lost all the random stuff I had as well. But never mind.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Sweet. And I got some Bridges boots.
How are your shoes holding up?
Got
Not
loads.
too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job.
I know, right?
Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies.
Supplies.
Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair.
I got three
But
extra
if you
pairs.
forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
New interview data acquired. Necrosis and the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago, distribution center west of capital city, not city. The chiral network 1. And Bridge. Bridge's HQ has been added. Data has been added. A new structure for your PCC. Equip your PCC, then use that. Chiral crystals can now be used at all UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of materials can be used at the distribution center west of capital, not city, has increased. Oh yeah.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Right, I'm going to let you go.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Not yet, because I am going to let you go. I've been John Foxy, Channel John of the West. I've been having an adventure, a Death Stranding adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.